Going live where no live has gone before. Shit, Trey.
What?
Can I
This is me.
Micah?
I'm sorry.
Hello, everybody. How's it going there?
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're just sharing everything.
It's accurate as hell. I'm sorry.
And
Oh, when the
it
ears
is-
kept falling off.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Thrawn?
Right?
Episode. I think we're like on 95.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Wait, are we live? Like right now? Like right now, right now?
Like right now.
Or
We're
right
already
now?
live. Like we're living. We've been live. Like we're living in the live.
So we are live.
We're living in the live.
We're living in the
Sorry. Surprise! Surprise, we're here. We're live.
We're living in the now.
There was no post because everybody is quite busy. ATM.
We're busy.
What's everybody's quite busy atmosphere?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
It's a busy atmosphere.
It's a busy atmosphere.
Truth.
Yeah, yeah. Let me go real quick. Go live on the Instagrams just to kind of not go live, but upload a story that we're live on Twitch.
Wes, who is this T Savage guy? Like, is he like rapper guru?
I think that's you.
That's you.
I'm T Savage?
Yes.
Where did
Trey,
you come from?
you're the only one with a T in your name
You're
like
Trey
that. So
Savage,
you're Trey
bro.
Savage.
I mean,
Why
everybody
did
just
you
missed
not
you
get
throw
that?
it back.
Why am I the
So
hostile one?
Yo.
why are you the hostile
Yo,
one?
everybody, we
Sucks to
are
be the
live
hostile
right now
one.
on Twitch. Hold on.
somebody come
I
get
just
her.
straight up forgot what we were live on.
Wait, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Somebody
What's up,
Thank
Instagram?
you.
We're live on we're fucking
Support right there.
Right there. That's what the headphones are going to end up being used for.
get it together. Get it together, Juan. Get it together.
We're on the what some would call the struggle bus.
We're
Today.
It's not DiGiorno, it's the struggle.
it's the
As
struggle. It's the struggle.
as is. Wow, I
Hey,
can't speak.
everybody, we are live.
Ah!
We are live on Twitch, Mixer, at Con Culture Podcast. Come watch.
We have
Are
J
we live
and
on
T.
TikTok?
We're
We
what the
couldn't.
TikTok?
So y'all have
Yeah.
cool. I'm assuming J is Juan.
I'm guessing.
No, there's Jay Shetty. Every time Juan posts something, I post Jay Shetty.
Oh, and it's
Jay
so
Yeah.
funny.
It's-
And every time I
who's-
do that, Wes
Who's
puts
Jay
T
Shetty?
Savage.
Who's Jay Shetty?
He was the.
You mean
his
Jay?
version-
Do you mean Jay Shitty?
He's dead to us. He's dead to us.
Jay Shetty.
Yeah, I refuse to call him by his
Sorry.
name now. He who shall not be named.
No,
Shark
I
bait.
I love.
Oh my
I
gosh,
love-
I'm
But
sorry.
yes, you're T Savage. You are T
Struggle.
Savage.
Okay,
That's
so
who
you're
you
T
are.
Savage. That's J.
that hiccup came
They're
out of
saying-
nowhere.
I think they're saying you're savage every time you comment that. It's like
Why is that savage?
I don't know. I love it. I think it's hilarious. It makes me laugh. What up, Charles? What it do, Pikachu? Sorry, forgive us for having to go everywhere. Sergio, how's it
nickname
going,
party that
Sergio?
we
weren't invited to.
Sergio's
what?
watching.
I feel
He's
like
a
there's a
gentleman we
nickname
met at
party we
PAX.
weren't
Yeah.
invited
The
to.
wrestling
Pikachu
podcast
and
and the
Charlie.
movie
Hello.
podcast. We almost got all the bugs figured out, Sergio, so we'd love to have you on soon. As soon as we figure out
Yes,
all
we
the
have a
bugs.
few out-of-state guests that
Oh,
we're
yeah.
trying to configure how
To
that would
Skype
work.
them and
Yeah.
live them.
So
Michael?
It's
keep.
really scientific. We
Actually,
don't go
no,
into
it's
it.
not. So
Not
keep
Michael.
stay tuned. I can't speak today.
Okay.
But yeah, we have some exciting guests coming up.
New location. I bet I could figure a way to do that.
Yeah, I think we can. So
Yeah.
it'll be
It's
really
like-
cool. I'm
it's
really
like dual
excited.
Streaming like you're doing right now, except we'll actually all be able to fit into one camera view. and
Yeah.
a visitor
Mhm.
would be able to fit
Yeah.
into another.
It is you, right?
Maybe.
I fucking knew it.
What? I think I was just.
It's
stepping on
him.
the
No,
cord.
no, it's him. He's
It's a toy
testing
cord.
it.
It's a little
He's
toy.
testing it, and
Quite
it's
like a
making
tiger.
noise. So
We're good.
It's obviously Trey.
We're good.
So, but thank you. Welcome,
T
welcome everybody.
T is over there
for-
messing up our audio.
What T does, he's
T
savage.
Savage.
Tuna.
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 T stands for tuna.
No.
T
I
stands
can't
for
do tuna.
J stands for
Jalapenos.
okay, yeah.
Jelly
Jalapenos.
beans.
Jelly
Jalapenos?
beans.
Jelly
Jalapenos.
beans. I'm
Jalapenos, I
gonna
think.
You
try
know what's
these
really good with
candies.
a jalapeno? Quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
You put tortillas there, some queso in it.
Some queso.
It's great.
Oh,
Even better, some vaginas.
all right.
Did you say vaginas?
Vaginas.
Vaginas or
I'm trying to
vaginas?
figure out how
Chicken
to
vaginas.
I'm not sure.
chorizo. Some chorizo.
Chorizo? Is that Lizzo's like greasy cousin?
Oh my gosh. No, I absolutely use
Oh,
so my boys
here
are
we
super
go.
into Lizzo's music right now, and I've
Yeah.
been using it as like a teaching moment where I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, okay, notice what she's singing about. So she's singing about like some of her songs have the theme of like, you know, these people are shitty. So it's like, okay, well, let's try and not be like these people, and these types of people do X, Y, and Z, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I used Lizzo as a teaching moment today. One of my boys is having some issues at school. Has a lot going on right
Is
now.
somebody's volume still on? Because I can hear like an echo.
And
No.
oh, maybe it was mine. Anyways, so then I basically was like, you know what? You're not being very Lizzo right now. And then he was like,
Oh.
and I was like, Lizzo says to not be like that, and you're being a jerk, and yeah. And then he was like, okay, like, yeah, that's it, Lizzo.
It's up fucking stairs.
Yep.
The noise you're hearing?
Yeah.
The
Yeah, this mic can pick up anything in the household. Somebody's fucking.
Mouth
Somebody
fart in the
come
hallway.
get her.
Mouth fart
She's
in the
dancing
hallway.
like a
All
stripper.
right. Yeah. So, wow. All right. Now the comments are working. I wasn't seeing them all on here, but I see them all on here. That's weird.
Oh, you
Nice.
got some on Twitch.
I love the weather. Oh, people are on Twitch. Hey, Charles is on Twitch. He's everywhere.
What?
He's everywhere.
Heck yeah.
Loving the comments.
Our first Twitch person.
Jason Olivari sounded like Peter.
What?
Trey sounded like Peter. You do
Oh.
sound like Peter. Peter. I sound like fucking Lois.
Oh Lord,
So-
that's who should have been doing our lowest voice.
Oh man. All right, so we got con news to talk about and con shit to talk about. In Lizzo we trust.
Yes.
Jason Olivari
No, and
says-
Bob we trust.
Yes.
Bob.
Always in Bob. Always in Bob we trust. Let's see if Belinda.
I trust in Lizzo too.
I don't.
I like my headphones.
I love
See, they
mine
hurt
too.
My ears way too much. Fine,
Mine have little
I'll
cat
fly
ears.
Solo with this, I don't care. I don't need to hear it. I can hear you right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Can you hear it now, Brittany?
Your mouth moving. You're not even saying anything.
Why are we whispering? I'm sorry,
Trey
guys.
says
I'm
he
trying to
might- my
get
dog
whatever
heard
background
noise.
noise is fucking killing me upstairs.
My gobbler shits is a tingling. My gobbler tingle.
Oh my gosh.
Ew. That just sounds.
That's why we say
What?
it.
It's a gobble tingle.
Yeah. It's better than a cooter tingle.
Oh gosh. Wow.
Something I'm never gonna get to live down.
What, the cooter stuff?
Yeah.
No, the cooter stuff lives forever.
Or
What's
my.
that?
Forever cooter.
Oh.
Oh. I had that moment today with someone and it was fucking hilarious. All right, guys, let's talk con news. I'm sorry.
Are we
Hopefully-
recording?
We
Yeah,
are
we
recording.
have.
Oh,
We've
no,
been.
no. We're Gigi.
Mm-hmm.
Save me.
See, the
Look,
one time
the
I brought it up to
day.
you last week when you guys tricked
See,
hers.
I made sure we got.
Welcome, everybody, to Con Culture Podcast.
I made sure we got all of the
Yeah.
the craziness out of the way in the
All the
beginning.
box checked. We are here. We are live on the Twitstagrams to Mixers.
No.
Mixtures,
That new one?
Twitstagrams, Facebooks.
We're
Yep.
on multiple platforms.
We are.
We're
yeah.
everywhere. We're
on
everywhere.
Multiple platforms.
Yeah.
Live.
So let's get on with the topics. The topics today are fun ones. So con news. We have. Oh, I did need my phone. We have some con news. Start first with the Celebrity Fan Fest news. The VIP packages for the groups have been released, so you can get the boys VIP package, where you get You can choose. Either you get the soups or you can get the boys. So you can get all of them in a VIP package. You get all kinds of stuff, goodie bag, discounts on other individual photo ops, discounts on Fan Fiesta. Like, they're fucking, it's long. They always go all out with their VIP packages. Of course, admission to the event. They also have the VIP packages for the captains, the VIP packages for the doctors, 3 doctors from the Star Trek series, VIP package for the defenders, and the VIP package for one other one that just escapes me. So VIP packages are out. Individual photo ops will be out next week, is what they said in the comments. So if you're looking forward to your professional photo op with LeVar Burton, I think that's who we're all waiting for. Reading Rainbow. Yeah. So if you're waiting for that next week, you'll be able to get that. But yeah, so that's the Celebrity Fan Fest news. Dallas Fan Expo is another one that I have. They have announced 2 guests, and we have John Bernthal was announced, so the Punisher will be there, and they will have not 1 but 2 Aladdins. They are going to have both the live action and the animated Aladdin there for a group photo op. If you
That's
would
cool.
Like, yeah,
Both
that's pretty
street
cool.
rats.
Yeah. What?
Both street rats.
They'll have a couple of street rats there if you want to take a photo with them. But yes, the street rats and John Bernthal the Punisher will be at Fan Expo Dallas. So that show is shaping up to be a fucking
Awesome.
really, really good show. We will be there because we got press access. So thankfully, we will be there. We hope to see some of you guys there. I'm not sure if anybody in the watching is going to be at Fan Expo Dallas, but that's who we have coming. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. What? The wife is coming down, and I'm super intimidated right now. Like, I don't know if I did something wrong,
You did.
or if she got my message,
Yeah. Oh,
or okay, a little bit of both. So, yeah, all 10 commenters in attendance. Thank you, Jason. Love that comment. Hey, I'm coming with y'all. Oh, Wes, are you going to Dallas?
Don't play.
Don't fucking
Don't
joke
play.
with
Don't
me,
get
man.
my hopes up like that.
Don't play with me, man. Yo, need that press. You need to come with us as press. I think we're all out of press passes, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I would. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, can I get one more for our punishing producer? We'll call Wes the punishing producer. Saved by the Bell. Exactly, Fernando. That's where they had me. They fucking had me at Zach Morris and Slater, which there was some set photos of the the new show they're doing. Yeah, they had some photos released. It was Elizabeth Berkley and Mario Lopez in their modern day look.
Imla?
Yeah, he got rid of the curls. He's slick back now, but
I'm not
still.
interested.
I don't know if they're a couple. I think they're a couple.
I'm good.
So what?
No curls? No
It's
curls for the
what?
girls?
No curls. No. Well, it's based on the children of Zach and Kelly, I think. So it's kind of like a Girl Meets
I was
World.
about to say Girl Meets World.
Yeah, it's kind of like you may have seen this series called Girl Meets World. It's
Fuller
similar to
House.
that.
I
Fuller House?
haven't.
Yeah, something
I
like
haven't seen.
that. You haven't
Saved by
seen
the
Girl
Bell.
Meets World?
I haven't seen Girl Meets World either. I liked Boy Meets
Wow.
World, but I haven't watched.
I like Boy Meets World.
Fuller House? No.
No,
Oh yeah, I've watched Fuller
I
House.
didn't watch
Okay.
Fuller House.
I was
Fuller House
really
is
into
awesome.
Full
I
House,
really
so then I
like Full
started
House.
watching Fuller House, and I was super into it.
Yeah, I loved it.
I
All
like
on board.
shows like that when I was younger, but as an adult, I can't get into that like sitcom type of show.
I could get
That's
into
why I don't
it.
like The
Sitcom-y.
Office. That's why I don't like
you
Seinfeld. That's why I don't
if you
like a lot of
that
those
one,
shows because
you
I
should
don't
see
like
Alexa
sitcom
and
type of
Katie.
shows.
It's very
Okay.
like old school Boy Meets World type, but
Ooh,
it's
You know
okay.
why?
got 2 girls.
Because my
Really
dad
awesome.
was obsessed with the show Friends, and that's
Mm.
all he would
Oh,
ever
I
put
can't
on.
stand
And so
Friends.
now I'm like, I can't watch another sitcom.
Friends and Seinfeld.
I'm
I can't
burnt
stand
out.
them.
I don't
What?
like
You're
I
Seinfeld.
don't like
Super-
Seinfeld either.
They're super white shows.
I don't like.
I don't like.
For
Oh,
lack
so
of
you
a
just
better
you hate
term.
comedy. You
For
hate
lack of a
comedy.
better term.
It's okay,
just
you hate
not funny
comedy.
to me.
You can
Okay.
give me a
I
show
like-
like
it's okay.
Rick
I
and
like
Morty, and I
In
could
Living
watch
You hate
it.
I
comedy.
love Rick and Morty.
I like In Living
No
Color.
one told
I like
me
Martin.
was gonna be this way.
That's all 90s sitcoms.
Yeah,
though. Those
exactly.
are sitcoms I liked. They're not as good
but not
anymore.
Friends
House.
and Seinfeld. I just don't like Friends and Seinfeld. I'm saying I'm more of a Martin In Living Color type of.
In Living Color now, I have that crap on DVD. I loved that show.
That shit was fly.
Homie, don't play that game.
So, yes, Disney Plus released their first. Like they didn't tell anybody they were doing it. We knew we were getting a Mulan trailer, but we didn't know we were getting like WandaVision, Loki, and the Cap and Bucky show, as I like.
Juan
to call
looked
it.
at me during the middle of the Super Bowl. She's like,
The Stranger.
I was like,
I made such an abrupt announcement too. I was like in a house full of people. I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
I'm like,
Same.
Aaron Smith. He's just like,
I can totally see Brittany. Ah!
I was literally like washing off a dish too, and I just saw. I was like,
What is that? Brittany's saying something.
Yeah, I
summons us.
screamed, and then nope. Everybody kind of looked at me, and I was like, shh, 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 and I was the only one making noise. But it's like, shh, shh, stop it, and then I watched it.
Hold on, I think Garth and West are coordinating their cosplays. Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome.
let him handle it.
Nice to see you, Garth.
Yes, that was such a delight. I'm actually more excited to see like the WandaVision than
Yes.
I was
the
before.
OG Scarlet Witch outfit.
You saw that?
Well, and
Just
it's-
a quick little.
And it kind of reminds me of. Did you ever watch the show? Was it Manic with Jonah Hill on Netflix?
No,
I never
It was
watched
like
it,
every
we're not
episode
Jonah Hill
was like-
fans. Nobody on here is.
Well, no, but like in the each episode was like a different point in time, and I feel like that's kind of the way the
Yeah.
little bits that they showed you was like the
that is
50s
exactly
and
what it's
this
gonna
and
be.
that, and it was
It's
really
literally
cool.
what they showed in the trailer was 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah.
All those sitcoms. It was like a 70s sitcom with a Brady Bunch feel, then the 80s sitcom, the 90s sitcom, and then the 2000s or the 90s was where they ended.
I saw everybody losing their minds, like screenshotting it, and there was like one where Vision's holding a binky in his hand.
Oh, the both babies actually spit out a binky, and that's for those comic book aficionados. Those are the children that Scarlet Witch and Vision have. Fuck.
In another
I'm
timeline.
blanking. Yeah, and it ends.
In another
Spoiler
world
alert.
off screen.
It ends really badly. So there's not a happy ending to this when
Which is
Scarlet
probably why-
Witch and Vision have
Probably ties into
children.
Loki. Loki's in jail, and
Yeah.
I feel like I just.
Very Joker vibe.
They threw it
was.
all in 30 seconds. Like
it was a lot. It was a lot to
enough.
absorb. That's why I was like
Mhm.
yelling.
Yeah, it was really cool to see, like, just opening. You see the shield stuck
Winter
in the tree,
Shoulder
and he rips the shield out, and you see
once
Falcon.
I saw that, I was
Bam.
like, oh.
Yes, and you also get to see U.S. Agent running onto the field high-fiving, so I was pissed. I hate U.S. Agent. Like, I love that I hate him because he's a good villain. So I hate that he's America's official Captain America replacement. For those who don't know, when Steve Rogers put down the mantle in the 80s, the U.S. government was like, we need a poster boy. So they assigned the U.S. Agent to be the new Captain America, even though he was like just kind of a government frontman.
Doesn't
And
have a
just
super
toed the
soldier
line.
serum.
Yeah, it ended up clashing with Steve Rogers because they didn't align because U.S. Agent is very much working for the U.S. government, the U.S. government's interests, whereas Captain America is more for the ideals that America stands for than just a particular government body. So, yes, he's going to probably be a bad guy. Spoiler alert, Zemo's in there also without the purple mask, but we will see the purple
What?
mask. We will see it. We'll get it. What else did we have
What
in
were
there?
you excited to see in it? Did
Yeah, what was your favorite in that 30
I was just
seconds?
going
of,
on like fanboy moment over here.
No, I mean y'all have pretty much touched on everything.
What did you eke at? What's the part where you were like, oh,
When I saw that it was dropping, and then I was like, shh, shh, shh.
I think I got the most excited when I saw Loki. 'Cause
Yes.
I've seen
Oh, yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
yes.
about that. So when I saw him, I was
And all they give us is the prison on the agency on the
on the suit.
the suit he's wearing. So that jumpsuit, just to give you a little comic book nerd history on it, the suit he's wearing, they're
Arkham Asylum, right?
no, it's
No,
kind of like
yeah.
time travel police. They're the time travel police. So if people are jumping through time, messing with the timeline, this is the agency that nabs them so they don't ruin the timeline, jumping back and forth. And Loki having the Space Stone,
Which
obviously
is probably
he's tearing
ran
shit
by
up.
Captain America because he went and fixed all the stones. So he's probably the one who started this
This
organization
isn't
to stop
CIA.
the
This is
time
Shield.
criminals.
Yeah, so that's the only hint we get to Loki, though. We know he's being captured,
That was
but
enough, though.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
Very
I bet a
menacing.
shit ton of people just re-signed up for the Disney Plus account.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Funny you say that. They released their numbers. They just hit their highest number of subscribers at 26.2 million.
Wow.
So
Well, yeah, because you
yeah.
launched it during the Super Bowl.
Drop the Loki.
Best
So.
favorite,
the Loki show.
favorite Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I'm
that's our
asking.
secret.
Oh,
That's our secret topic.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
We didn't say that.
Yeah, we did.
Our
We
rundown
announced it.
We
earlier.
just didn't
We-
say what we're gonna say.
Yeah, we threw it in the chat. Remember? It was like part of the poll.
Do you have any idea
It's in the
how
poll.
hard it is to keep up?
Yeah, it is very hard to keep up with the chat.
Yeah, I did
Don't
not do a very
participate
good
for,
job
like, 5
today.
minutes, you're
Oh my
gone.
god. I was
You just gotta
interviewing
wait for
people.
the next topic to start.
Jason Olivari wants to know if we think it should be an hour episode or a 30 to 45 minute episode like The
With
Mandalorian.
today's audiences, 30, 45 minutes. I'm sorry, an hour is
Nothing-
just too long.
I disagree.
I disagree
Well,
100%.
Nothing
are you-
less than 45 minutes.
Are you
Yes,
gonna release it all
like
at
The
once?
Watchmen. I want Watchmen episodes, like 55 minutes.
Okay, are you going to release it all at once, or are you
No.
going to release it episodically? like that?
Episodically.
Okay, then yeah, then an hour.
Yeah. They do it weekly, episodically, so I think we can do an hour of content every time.
Yeah, because Mandalorian, I felt like sometimes the episodes were too short. I'm like, oh,
I wanted
It's
more.
already
Why?
More.
Yeah.
yeah.
We just
So
got started.
If I love the Mandalorian as much as I did, and it's being run by the same company, I would think I would like an hour just
Especially
because
that Bill
I know
Burr
I know
episode.
I'm gonna be fiending for more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you
We
wanted
should be
more than
prepared that it will probably be like 30 to 45 minutes
Yeah.
just because it is being ran by the same
Yeah.
company and they'll
Yes.
get the same cut lines.
Yeah, I hope it's a little longer, but yeah, that's just our wishful thinking, not necessarily what they're going to do.
Speaking
hour?
of
I could do an hour of
Disney.
Loki.
Speaking of Disney.
Yes, excellent transition, Brittany. Speaking of Disney,
That is Gigi.
the House of...
You're fired.
Oh, did I just...
You're fired.
I was
You
looking
did a
at
total
you,
parent
thinking
move.
of her. I
Damn
did.
it! So
Wow.
Look at here, Brittany. You need to quiet down. Let Gigi speak.
Listen here, Art.
Oh, I like it.
done that a lot.
Yeah, it happened to me. So, well, actually, my brother really hates it because everyone mistakes him for me. Like growing up, it was always that or Art's brother. It was the fucking bane of his existence. You ever want to piss him off? Call him Art's brother or call him my name. Or Juan's brother or call him my name, and he'll fucking like.
He already
Don't wanna
hates
stop
me
him.
enough. I don't need to.
You don't want to poke the bear.
Yeah.
Yes, Disney. What they get? Gigi, you're a stage actress.
They are taking the Lin-Manuel Miranda stage production of Hamilton and turning it into a musical movie.
Disney's making
With
And aren't they
original
bringing?
cast.
Yeah, they're
With
bringing the original cast.
So all the original cast will be doing their voices. Have you listened to Hamilton, Britt? Travis
The only
Trey?
musical I like is the Newsies.
I'm not much for musicals either, but Hamilton, my kids forced me to listen to
Oh,
it.
Moulin Rouge. I like that one too.
Moulin Rouge is good.
Fucking fell in love with Hamilton after I
Yeah.
heard it. It's just such good storytelling. The fact that they did it to hip hop made it even better
Well,
for me.
I'm not
they
gonna lie.
reason why they did it to hip hop was because to fit all of the content that they needed to figure out how, because originally it wasn't
Yeah.
going to be a hip hop show.
Yeah.
But they
it
were
was
like,
just so much
oh, this is
content.
going to be an 8-hour show.
Oh,
So they had to
fuck.
figure out how to tighten
all
it
that
up. So they were
dialogue.
like, it's a rap. We're turning it into a rap opera.
That makes a lot of sense, and it is so good. It's so original. Try seeing it live. Good luck. They
oh my
sell out.
God, it's so good live.
Everywhere they go, they sell out. Like
and
this show sells out everywhere.
What is so good about it is Lin-Manuel Miranda did a beautiful job of creating very specific sounds based on the different characters. So if you notice King George, whenever he's singing, he's
Very
supposed to
regal and
yes, and he
exaggerated.
has a very similar sound to the Beatles. So
Oh, fuck,
yes,
I
it
didn't
has
pick
that
up on
that
that.
fun kind of like Beatles sound to it.
Yes.
And then whenever the Schuyler sisters are singing, they have a very like TLC girl group, but
Yes.
not like girl group like Spice Girl group. It's like TLC, like, you know, very like women empowerment
Yes,
type of thing.
Very strong.
And so yeah, I'm very excited about that. I'm excited to see the original cast come back and
So
reprise
am I.
these
I
roles.
think they were so good.
And-
Aaron Burr.
Oh my God, he is.
Aaron
That's my
Burr.
dream role.
So-
Aaron
I
Burr
love
is my
that I
dream
hate
role.
him. I love that I hate him.
And but you feel for him at the same time.
I don't. I'm like I guess
What?
I'm too
You
much like
literally
Alexander.
make you will take the shittiest person on the planet and then be like, oh no, they just go through such a hard time. There's good in everybody. But then Aaron Burr in this musical that literally lives the rest of his life. Let me finish. That lives the rest of his life regretting what he did. Literally, you're like, oh no, I hate him.
No. And let me tell you why. It has nothing to do with what he did to Hamilton. Nothing to do. I hate him because he will not take a stand. He's a coward. He's always on the fence. He doesn't want to piss off either side, so he
Business
plays
make
both.
But he has arguably
In
one of the
every-
best songs in the entire show. Wait for it.
I'll give you that.
That song is fire.
Actually, no. Not Throwing Away My Shot is the best song in the whole fucking play.
And I'm not throwing away my shot.
No, y'all need to see Hamilton. If you're a fan of hip hop or a fan of history or a fan of musicals or just great content, Hamilton. You disagree with what?
I disagree that My Shot's the best song.
Get out of here. What's your favorite song on Hamilton? Say it. You're already here. Quickly. We're live.
Okay, let me think.
Get out of here then.
You'll be back.
every one of
Soon
my-
you'll see.
Song before that.
You'll remember. Oh, the sound the scream revolution. That the one when he's like, oh my God, tear this dude apart. That one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He knew it. He knew it.
Yeah.
Yes, we won. Oh my
Then
God.
there's me and Brittany that are like, I'm sorry, too much hype.
Too much hype to
I'll
what?
be really honest.
You haven't seen
I
it,
was
so
on
you can't.
Facebook and I was skimming and I saw the headline and mind you,
Mm-hmm.
skimming quickly and I was like, Disney's making Hamlet. And I just kept going.
Hamlet.
I was like, what the fuck?
They already did.
You have to see
It's
it.
called Lion King.
You have to listen to it. Well, you
I was
can't
like,
see it unless you
"Meh."
see it live, but you have to
So
listen
when I'm
to
seeing
it.
this game, I'm like, oh, still don't know.
Yeah.
You'll
But
be back.
I'm glad it's not.
Soon you'll see.
I think once they make it into a movie, it'll be a Les Mis to me because Les Mis, I think, is probably my favorite musical.
Oh, see, I don't like
Hugh
Les
Jackman,
Mis.
Russell Crowe. Oh, it's so good. I love that one.
Little high.
I don't think I like any other
That's
musicals.
I'm sorry, that's an example of like too much singing.
What do you mean?
Like they sing the whole fucking time. I need
Well,
breaks.
because it's a fucking musical,
no.
Trey.
You can have a musical instead of dialogue. My favorite musicals have breaks. I'm sorry, my ears need a rest after just.
Like I tried
It's
to
just like,
watch.
okay,
Les
I'm sorry.
Mis has.
I tried to
breaks.
watch.
Even Disney movies.
Yeah.
They're not all musical.
No.
So there you go.
I remember trying to watch, was it Into the Woods? And it was too much music.
Oh, I
for me,
love
and
Into the
I couldn't
Woods.
finish it because
It
it was
rides
too
the
much.
line of too much.
Yeah.
The baker's wife is a dream
Hamilton
role of
is
mine.
completely music, but it's not like singing the whole time. So,
So, like,
the way they do
I
it,
don't know
they
if you've
execute
ever,
it perfectly.
I don't know if you've ever seen the Newsies, but there is like story and then a musical number and then story. So I'm like him. I need that break, and if I can't
Yeah.
have that
My
break,
ears need a
even
rest.
Moulin Rouge has a break in between the
I can't
musical
stand
numbers.
Moulin Rouge. I don't think it's
Oh,
any
that
good.
is my favorite.
That's what's so
It's
cool
any
about
good.
art is that everybody
It's super
has
subjective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever we relate to is our
like
thing.
I am not a fan of Les Mis, but I understand like why people are.
Hugh Jackman.
And for me it's just a heavy the entire time,
seen it.
and it probably is because it is a heavy talking point or topic, and
A heavy
then
point in time,
and
too.
then just it is exhausting with all the music and
Like people lost their heads in this time period, so it was
Mm-hmm.
some serious shit.
blood red the blood of angry men. Yeah,
I love
let's
it.
start this revolution.
I think it's extremely talented. I have a hard time connecting with
So what's
the
everyone's
material.
And that's me
musical?
with like Grease and all these other musicals. I
Grease
just
I
can't
like.
stand
Les
musicals.
Mis is your favorite?
I think Les Mis is my favorite
Did you see-
musical film.
Oh,
Waitress.
I was about to say Waitress.
My favorite musical
I
film.
made you listen to it, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Newsies.
the Newsies.
And you?
Phantom.
Oh, that's a good one.
oh, the Finding Nemo musical is very good.
The Lion King musical is very good.
I'm lost. I don't know what it
The
is.
Finding
I'm making
Nemo.
shit up.
The only reason why it's fresh in my mind is because I interviewed a girl today who worked on the set of the Finding Nemo musical at Disney World. Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, can you introduce me to the guy that plays Crush?
And one with puppets,
They
okay?
carry fish bowls around.
Okay, okay, smart ass.
Oh my god. I wasn't ready
Where's
for that.
Nemo? Where is he?
I'm lost.
We lost
I'm
him.
lost.
We gotta go find Nemo.
Just
All right.
swimming.
So yeah, we
So, yeah.
digress. But yes,
digress.
Hamilton.
Cool, though.
I'm
Hamilton.
excited.
Yeah, it's super.
It's gonna be great, and I
amazing.
bet they're gonna do the thing that they did with Les Mis, where they sang live.
Yeah, it's gonna be $1 billion film.
Oh,
It's a $1 billion film.
Uh huh.
It's just gonna be.
I mean, the musical came out 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago,
still
and it's
selling
still
out everywhere.
popular. Yeah.
Everywhere it goes, it sells out. Like you can't fucking get a ticket.
Hype.
So, no, not when you deliver on the hype.
Hype.
Have you listened to it?
Hype.
Have you listened to it though?
Trey, can we listen to
All the
it on
way
the way
through?
home?
Yeah, you're gonna listen to it.
Trey.
That's it. You're
Well, then I'm just
re-listening.
gonna sing it in the car. And I'm gonna sing. This is
I thought it was hype, and I didn't want to listen to it because I had heard about it for 4 years, and I was
So,
tired of it. Then
what
my
do you
kids
mean
forced
listen
me.
to it? Is
I'm
it like
lucky I don't
only an
have kids.
audio version?
Yeah, like if you don't see it live, you can only get the album.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no video of this. Like, that's how in demand it is. They can't take a break long enough to fucking film it. Now Disney paid them enough that they're gonna.
Oh
be able
God,
to.
I am not prepared to see Burn. That watch Philippa Sue sing that. Oh God. Oh, it's so sad on stage.
All of it, like when his son died.
Oh, I know.
He tells him to shoot up.
And she's like,
and he's explaining to Dad.
And then he's like, and then he dies, and then she just collapses, and then you hear, like the little music.
Fuck Aaron Burr. Fuck Aaron Burr. That's all I gotta say.
Red-handed.
So,
Tell it.
onto a spicier topic.
Yes.
The Super Bowl halftime show.
That says
It says Los Angeles
Lakers.
Oh, does it?
Lakers.
Whoa!
That was last week.
That was
We are-
last
we-
week.
we've
Hold on.
passed it,
I
we've
can
grown
fix it.
from it.
We've passed it. We've grown from it. I can fix it like on the fly. I changed the title here, not there. So, what was it? Halftime show.
Oh,
Hit time show.
halftime show.
I almost spelled Hitler.
Whoa!
Halftime. Are you okay?
I'm not
Oh my
okay.
God,
I'm
someone-
not
Someone
okay.
get her.
Halftime shoe.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
Boom, boom.
Somebody come
Alright,
get
so,
her. She's
halftime show.
dancing like a
The
stripper.
Super Bowl halftime show, it was phenomenal. What did you guys think of it? Trey,
I loved
we'll work
it.
our way down. Trey, what did you think?
Wasn't my favorite halftime performance,
Mhm.
but it's awesome to see J Lo out there, and I haven't seen. I feel like I know Shakira's still. Probably, I feel like I haven't seen Shakira in the spotlight in a while.
Since last year from Zootopia.
Yeah. Someone needs to tell her. Someone needs to tell that girl she was a gazelle, not a turkey.
What about you, Britt? What did you think of the performance?
I thought it was great. I hope I look that damn good when I'm 50.
And Gigi?
Oh, I loved it. I thought they made some really great, I think they made great political points in the midst of putting on a very, very outstanding show.
And made
Yeah.
some great memes too.
Oh, classics. Fucking gold.
He went from stealing chickmunks to grinding with J Lo.
Yeah.
And then he came out as the Silver Surfer.
I was dying. That was the only thing I had to say when I was watching
Emma
it.
Frost
I was
and the
like,
Silver
who the
Surfer.
fuck picked this man's outfit?
Oh,
out?
it was so
I was
bad.
like, it was so horrible.
That's
It's
why
like,
you wearing a
She
skull
stole-
cap?
she
I
stole
wasn't
Mr.
even-
Slave's outfit from South Park.
I'm telling you, if I look like that at 50, fuck yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep me in the house. I'd be walking around getting groceries like that.
Fuck yeah.
Somebody
Booty for
come
days.
get her.
She dancing like a stripper.
Wes said they had booty for days.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Booties for
They did.
months.
For
I
months.
tell you right
Fuck
now,
days.
I tell you right now, there's a lot of young boys that just realize they're really not into Legos anymore.
There's a lot of videos. If you look on the internet, there's a lot of videos where they're like recording and they shoot over and they're like 12-year-old kids just like
Yeah.
I like football now.
Yeah. I saw,
Really into
yeah.
music all of a
Kids.
sudden.
I
Super
saw
Bowl.
a video that was like somebody panned the room and it's just a bunch of guys like, and then it flashes to to the person filming and it's a girl. She goes, yeah, I have a boner too. Like, it's just, it was just so funny.
It was great. It was provocative. It was a great display of Latin culture and Latin flavor. We had several different Latin
Lebanese
dance styles
culture.
in there. And Lebanese culture. Yeah, there was the nod to her Lebanese roots.
I like that J-Lo brought her
Lebanese
daughter
circus.
on stage.
That was
Yeah.
fucking...
That was
I didn't know it was her
when
daughter.
I saw it. Someone
didn't
in
know
the
it was
room
her.
where I was at, they yelled, "That's J-Lo's daughter!" And then when you heard her sing, I was like,
Yep, that makes
"Oh,
sense.
shit." I'm like,
It's in your
"She's so
DNA,
cute."
little girl.
Oh yes, I was so excited for
Yes.
that. What a great way to share a moment with your kid. Like,
Yeah.
I want to learn how to flip my hair like Shakira because she does that thing where she's like, huh, and then like flips her hair up and then it keeps it out of her face. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Shakira, you
J-Lo-
clearly have been
That's
doing this
That's
for a
another
while.
meme I saw. Somebody, Shakira needs to teach J-Lo. how
That's
to
I
flip,
said
'cause she had, like,
I
her
said
hair.
that.
You
I
did?
said that in our
That was
group
so
chat.
funny.
And then I said this is Brittany and then me. Because I'm like, yeah, Brittany's like super good in photos and then there's always me who's like,
I think my favorite meme I've seen so far, they showed Will Ferrell and John Heder from Blades of Glory. He's like, I'm going to tell my kids this is J-Lo and Shakira.
Oh my gosh.
That-
But there
that's
are
it.
some negative comments that people have been saying on the internet about it, which
A lot of
kills me.
It's
because
all-
I'm like, these
It's
Karens
mainly
are the ones.
females
It's all the
that-
Karens.
it's because they're insecure and they're jealous that they don't look like that.
Karen?
That's literally what
Karen,
it is.
go hit the gym.
Right? All these, but they're the same Karens that go, "Oh my God, I'm watching Dancing with the Stars," and they wear far less,
wear
Yes.
way
nothing.
more. Yeah.
Like, you're wearing
Yeah.
bandage wraps.
Exactly.
Or,
And
or The
Comes on.
Bachelor when they're like, on the beach and they're swimsuit. I'm like, none of this is any different. Like, okay, it was in the middle of the halftime show that your husband, your husband's watching. That's why you're upset.
Yeah.
Because every man in America is watching this and going on all in. And girls, so am I. Like,
right. Well, and like it's one of those things. I'm like, I'm not insecure in my marriage. Like Rory and I were sitting there watching it next to each other, and I was like, yes, go. As I'm eating my pizza, and I'm like, yes, like dancing. And he was just like totally like, I'm so glad that you're okay with us doing this. And I'm like, why wouldn't I be okay? Like,
All of
in a
us were.
trance. I was in a trance the whole time until.
oh, yes. I was
She
like,
woke you out of it. She's like, hey, eyes up here.
Oh my God, she's a goblin! She went to goblin.
So-
Me, Belinda, and Trey all were like, she's a gobbler. Everybody else was like, what the fuck are they talking about?
so what is it goes back to her Lebanese culture. I'm just
Yes.
not familiar
it's
with.
It's a vocalization that they do during celebrations.
I've
And
never seen a
It's an
Lebanese
homage.
person do it like that, though. I've seen them do it, but not with their tongue. Like,
They
they can do it with their throat.
They do it with their throat. I don't think she can, so I think that's why
Okay.
she did it.
'Cause
Kind
I
of like
see
I
them,
know
it's like,
Mexicans that can't do a
but they
grita.
keep
I know
their
Mexicans
tongue
that
in their
can't
mouth.
go.
I'm just saying.
I know
That's what I
Mexicans.
thought she was
I know
trying to do.
Mexicans that can't do that, and I thought that's what she
But
was trying to do.
it sounds
also.
different. It's like,
Yes.
but
yes.
you notice how I kept my tongue in my
Yeah.
mouth. I
So
have,
I
I have
think
a
she
lot
just
of
can't do it the
Lebanese
way-
friends, actually,
Yeah.
and I've never seen any of them do it with their
Yes.
tongue
I think
out
it's
of their
very
mouth.
much that she's
But that's
not
okay.
able to vocalize. Yeah,
at
because she
least-
can sing like amazingly.
Yeah.
So fuck it if
So-
you can't do that. It was so good. I love the SpongeBob memes afterwards. Just SpongeBob and Patrick.
Even I actually found
The
it
microphone
comical, and you know what I liked about it? It was like a little fun moment. Like she was having a ball up there, and
She was.
and we got to feel that for just a moment when
Yes.
she did that. I was like,
How
oh,
much
I'm on
fun
the-
she was having.
Yes,
came
because
across.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like I see you.
Didn't she say no one's gonna be talking about J Lo on Monday?
Michaela, how's it going, girl?
Yeah.
Looking
Didn't
good, doing
Shakira say
good.
that?
She said what?
No one's gonna be talking about J Lo on Monday.
No,
No.
I don't remember.
no.
that.
I said. I think that's what I said to you. She was
Oh.
like, "Watch this. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about J Lo on Monday."
Trey, don't
She
go
made
start
sure-
spreading that.
she made
Shakira's.
sure.
I
Shakira
liked the
didn't
picture that they
say
posted
that.
on Twitter of J Lo and Shakira hugging right before, and she said, "Let's go show them like what Puerto Rican culture is." You know,
What
Oh.
Latinas can
What-
do.
what
A
Latinas can
Dominican
do.
and a fucking Puerto Rican, and a lot of people were upset because she came out with the Puerto Rican flag.
My biggest
That
complaint.
wasn't the
This
Texas
is my
flag?
this. Oh my god.
Might as well be.
I thought it was at first too. I was like, "Is that the Texas?" No, that's not. The
It might
Texas
as
flag.
well be.
But the only thing I strongly disliked about the halftime show,
Strong.
because I kept
Strong.
laughing about it, is every time they sung in Spanish, the subtitles on the screen said "singing in Spanish." I was like, "Dang,
'cause
they-
it's
white
all
people,
written.
you don't get to be
I
included
could.
in this."
Yeah. No.
They needed to have
Singing
like
in Spanish,
the fluent
I
Spanish
lost my
person to
mind.
be like, okay, it's my turn to
Hold
go
on.
in.
My time
My
to type.
Because when you're in a big
Yeah.
crowded room, sometimes you can't hear exactly what they're saying, but
Yeah.
you can see their performance. So sometimes I read the subtitle. When I was
Yeah.
like singing in Spanish, I was like,
I loved it. It
Damn.
was great, and it was an awesome nod. They were in Miami, so it was a play to the Miami crowd. It was just representative of the culture. It was so cool to watch it, and it was funny because there were people that were with us that were Caucasian that didn't get that, and all of us Spanish
now a
people
lot
were
of
like,
the songs I know.
"Yeah."
So like, I knew generally what the song
Yeah.
was about, but I like to be able to follow along better than that. You know, my Spanish is okay,
Yeah.
but it's not
But it's
great.
not like it's
No,
not as
it's
fast
not
as the
that
rappers
fast.
as the rappers were going. No, it's not that.
forgot
Bad.
how
Mine is.
That's
that
where I
fast.
was lost. Was
Like,
the I was like, whatever he said.
The fuck is a
Queso.
Silver Surfer talking about?
Queso,
Tin
queso.
Man?
That's the Tin Man. That's another one I saw. The Tin Man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Stupid skull
But I
cat.
forgot,
No.
like halfway through the show, I was like, I forgot how many Shakira songs I like.
Yeah.
Why?
She really let you know her
yes.
hits.
Even
And
J-Lo.
J-Lo. J-Lo had a bunch
Yeah.
of hits.
I love that she came right out with Jenny from the Block. I was just like,
So J-Lo actually sings this one song, and mind you, when me and Jesus met, we were living in Ohio, which is like Caucasianville. And he was like the only Spanish guy. So the
Yeah.
only Spanish song that the DJ would ever play was "Let's Get Loud" by J-Lo.
Let's
Because
get
it's the closest thing to like a
Yeah.
salsa dance.
Let's
And
get
whenever we were dating, if we were in the nightclub, we would always kind of go our separate ways. We weren't clinging like that with each other.
But when
But
Let's Get Loud
that
came
song
on,
came on, boy, we came both
Where's my-
from
where's my
wherever we
boo?
were,
Where's my
right,
baby?
to dance to that song. So
That's
when
so
I heard
good.
that, I was like, "Yee!" And he looked at me and just like, "Yeah, okay."
yeah, we got loud. We got loud, girl. We got loud. Yeah, but that other than the females, because it was like 95% female criticism, it was people upset at that they sang in Spanish. It was very
I wasn't
small
mad
amount.
at it. I just wish
No,
the
there was a
subtitles
small
would've
amount of
been-
people that were tweeting negative things, like it's a U.S., speak English, stuff like that.
Oh,
But
that's-
and the Puerto
No,
Rican flag.
I wouldn't have wanted
They
them
were
to change
so-
the way they sung it.
Imagine
so
getting
mad at
butt
the
hurt
Puerto Rican
about
flag.
that.
They
God.
were like, "This is America. You should be waving the America." I was like, "It's Puerto Rico's a U.S.
It's
territory."
well,
It is
It is a
their.
US
It is
flag.
no. It is their performance. They shall do it how.
Not
they
only that, it's
please.
just like waving the Texas
no,
flag. It doesn't
I
make it
literally
US.
shut somebody up. They're like, well, I just don't understand. I'm like, first of all, you need to go and take a history class. Second of all,
geography.
what is the
I
difference
talked
with
about that
her doing that and you wearing a Texas flag on your shirt?
What,
There
It's
is
the
a-
one
same
thing I
thing.
didn't
It's just
understand,
pride.
and maybe
Yeah.
you can fill me in, or someone in the comments can.
Yeah.
What were with the kids in the cages?
So the kids in the cages was symbolic of what's happening at the border
Okay.
and children being in
Okay.
cages. That's why people
Got
got
it.
upset about that.
Got
They
it.
were like, "Da, da, da, da." So
Beautiful.
yeah,
But that was so brief.
that was a good message. Yeah, it was a
These
brief.
are-
It was enough to make a
brief
statement.
that I actually forgot about.
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
To be honest.
That was makes a point. Why even do it if you're really not going to highlight it?
Well, they highlighted enough because her daughter sings a couple bars in the cage, and you could
Okay.
see the children in
Yeah.
cages. long
Also,
enough.
keep in
See, I
mind
was so
we
distracted with my daughter, I
we
didn't
couldn't
even-
I was so
see
distracted with her.
everything because the camera was forcing attention on things.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
whenever okay, I went to the
She's
Super
about to
Bowl
show
a
you
few
some
years
production.
ago, and it was really freaking cool. But so I was the year that Katy Perry. I saw Left Shark live. So there is so much going on constantly, but the camera's throwing focus, and it's then afterwards I got to go to the NFL house and I got to rewatch the Super Bowl, and I rewatched the Katy Perry performance, and I was like, oh, like I didn't even notice half of this shit was going on because I was looking at what was going on here, like all this crazy stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
'cause you got
possible
people
that
transitioning.
the caged children were there longer than what we saw, but it just kind of was throwing focus
Makes
to
sense,
different
but
things.
before you told me that, I was like, what is going on?
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't even really put two and two together
Well, I-
until afterwards.
I
Well, that part
instantly.
was like the
Instantly, I
slow
agree.
beat song that she did, like
Yeah.
a really almost like emotional song. Like even if you don't know the language, like you could tell that it was an emotional moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of why, like the kids, it's like an emotional time,
And
and,
even
and then it was just a transition.
Shakira
to-
even ad libs during that. The song they're singing is about "You can't silence me, you're not gonna stop us, we're here" kind of thing. So Shakira joins the performance at that point, and she's like, "You're not gonna silence us," something along those lines. The lyric is, and it's just a really strong message, I guess, to those of us in the culture who like get what they were trying to say, because like y'all said, kind of goes over your head if you're not in it. But we saw it. I'm speaking for myself as a Hispanic. I saw it, and instantly I knew what they were saying. The song made sense with it, and I was like, it was a nice hit, but it didn't steal away from the
Yeah.
I was
performance as a
kind of
whole.
distracted. I wasn't really listening to the
It was very
lyrics.
hard, yeah, because I was
sings in Spanish.
well. I felt it. I felt it because it was focused on her daughter, Trey.
That's
So I was
exactly.
like, oh,
I was
felt
so
it.
excited
Focus
to
on
hear
that.
No,
what
it
she
did. For
sounded
like 4
like.
seconds, it was just her, and the voice. I was like,
Because it shows, I remember it shows the cages and then it does this
Zooms
real
in on
focus
her.
pan
Yeah.
on her, but she hasn't sung yet. So
Yeah.
I'm like anticipating, and I can't wait to hear what she sounds like.
and then
And then finally she sings. So I've forgotten about this
Yeah.
moment to her.
yes.
Like I actually
Yeah.
completely forgot about that until you just brought it up. Cause I was
Yeah, so that's what they were upset about with the cages is that they were
Oh,
making
that's
it
something
political in a
stupid.
statement, but it was good.
They
They
did-
made it, but they didn't make it the whole.
Exactly.
focus.
I
Good-
think they
with good
they
taste.
sprinkled it
Yeah.
enough that we're obviously talking about it however many days later. Obviously, it's not going to change anything. Like
Yeah.
that's
It
not going
already
to change
happened.
anything, but it's keeping it relevant.
Yes.
That's what they were
Opening the
trying to do.
discussion.
they did it in good taste.
Yes.
I agree 100%. Whether you agree or not, yeah. Like
Yeah.
whether
Yeah.
you
Or
agree,
however
yeah.
you feel, like they did it in a classy taste. Like, yes, it was during the halftime show. Yes, they did it. But however, it was so brief that really you would just have to be an angry person to really dwell on just that one
Yeah.
tiny
Yeah.
moment of the performance.
Like the people who dwelled on the pole. They were like, I can't believe
The-
women.
And
were
they've
so
probably
mad.
never even tried pole dancing. That is
It is
hard.
Intense.
I was so concerned that it was going to fall.
It looked
I
like
was.
It looked a little wobbly. I
It
was
looked
a
like
little
J-Lo
wobbly.
movie up there.
I
Well,
was
they
just
had a
like,
bunch of guys
please
around
God.
it in case.
I was like, please God, don't let this fall. And then I
Yes.
see a
No.
man put his hand
Yeah.
on the pole. It's like, he's got it.
I
Yeah.
literally,
That was my
I had
only
to learn
concern.
pole dancing for a show, and that
It's intense.
is one of the most intense workouts. My body hurt for. It still hurts.
Yeah, because if you don't, if you
Still
loosen
hurts.
muscle, if you loosen your lats or your glutes or your leg, like you're falling. Like the minute you let go of your strength,
Yeah,
hitting
you're
the
just
ground.
constantly
You're just gonna
like,
fucking go.
yeah.
I think we should just appreciate the incredible amount of strength J-Lo
The athleticism that was
At
on that,
50.
yeah.
At 50.
She looks freaking
I
25.
pray to Jesus that I look that good at.
Kudos to her. Kudos to Shakira to show women that they can be strong and sexy.
Motivate these characters
And-
to work out.
Yeah.
So is this
for
like
real.
in your top 5 favorite halftime shows?
I think it is definitely my top 5 favorite halftime show just because of the Latin roots of it. It really showed off our
Yes.
flair and our flavor. But Shakira holds a special place in my
I
heart.
love
So
Shakira.
she holds always has held a special
She
place in
did
my
the
heart.
crowd dive.
Yes.
I was like, I'm gonna get your booty grabbed.
Well, it was her dancers. They were the ones that
Yeah,
were
her
moving her.
dancers were in there
People
shielding,
closest to
but
the
people
stage
were
was
like,
like-
"I'll help,
Yeah.
I'll help."
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, it was epic.
I loved that dance. I forgot about the
Yeah.
What I liked is
There's
how
so
much
much
you
going
knew
on.
that Shakira was actually singing and you were actually hearing her sing.
Yes.
You could hear her out of breath.
Yes,
almost at
and
some
she
points.
would ad lib with a little "yeah" or "let's get
Yeah,
it."
like I appreciate performers who can still do that.
Yes,
and
it is
not
such a rare
lip
art.
sing.
Yes,
Th-
agreed,
yeah, the
100%.
athleticism all around, just
I
beautiful.
bet she's just a spunky little thing.
People thought
I
it was
want
the
her
Texas
hair.
flag. Yeah, they did.
Like it's just this beautiful, like caramely
Jesus,
honey.
cousin comes out of nowhere, mind you, he's got like bad vision. He's like, oh my god, I can see again. And then J Lo came out, he's like, I'm blind again.
Yep,
I
that
was like,
shit'll
that's shitty.
that shit'll cure your vision and take it right back from
Yeah.
you. That's how good it is.
She's
Yeah.
beautiful though.
Yeah, it was a bootylicious performance. It was awesome. It was amazing. It's great because it showed women can be strong and dominant and have masculine performances, but keep it feminine. Like they could do whatever they want. They could
That's
be
the
strong
way
when they
they
need
You
to.
can be athletic and
Exactly.
feminine.
Exactly.
I was like, please God, don't let there be a
Wardrobe malfunction.
I
Wardrobe
was,
malfunction.
that's all we were asking for. Me, you, David, we're all like, wardrobe malfunction. Come on.
Where's
man.
JT when you need him?
Come on. Where's
That
the
thing
Tin
was
Man? Rip a
ziplocked
titty out.
onto them.
It was. I agree. It was probably super glued all over. And she had a total body suit underneath that silver thing. Like you could see the tights and spandex. Like
Well, that's how it's attached to her.
yeah.
It's a bodysuit with those crystals
Exactly.
sewn onto it. So
Anybody
none
who
of that's
paid
gonna fall
attention
off.
could see that.
Yeah, I saw it right away. I was
But
like,
people
I
were
can
like, she
make
was half
that.
naked and her crotch was coming out. I was like,
Cosplayer
no,
me.
she wasn't.
Cosplayer me is like, oh yeah, I could make that.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I
okay,
wouldn't look
Totally
as good
make
in it,
that.
but I
I
could
think
make
you'd look
it.
like
great.
let's talk about
Yeah.
Adam Levine's performance last year. Like,
Oh,
but the
okay,
thing is,
I
like,
love Adam Levine, so
No, but
I'm
the
okay
thing
with
is-
their nudity, and I love his.
yo,
nudity.
that's
Who
what I'm
cares?
saying. It's like, okay, people were all about this year, but then last year we're all like, oh my god, Adam Levine. I'm
Why
like,
are we
shut
always-
up.
Why is the average person so afraid of just like the human body?
I don't know.
Females specifically, because
Why
guys
are-
can
why
get
are
naked
we-
all day
why
long.
are we shaming people like for their human form? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Specifically, women said
J Lo, I know, and J Lo, she looked fabulous. Her body looked
phenomenal.
phenomenally perfect. We all wish we could look just that good.
Oh.
And Adam Levine is no different. He is beautiful.
Yeah,
He
no.
is
hunk of man.
sculpted.
And anybody that gets upset at that, these are people who are in the public light and care and have to work on
It's their
themselves
job
for
to look
every.
that
Yeah, it's
good.
their job to look good. Like
Trey and I were having this conversation earlier. Like, you know, some people have like it's literally their job to be hot,
Yeah.
and
I feel
so
bad
they,
for Jason Momoa
yeah,
because he has to train all the time.
yeah.
I was talking about this with Jesus, and it's not really Adam Levine or J-Lo or whatever, but as far as celebrities and how it's their job to be them all 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know, so the actions that they do affect their career, which it shouldn't, but it does.
They can't
Like-
be human.
Like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard about that this
Yeah.
week, that was insane to me. Did
Yeah,
you
they
hear
got
about
all the
that this week?
footage. They got all the footage of Amber Heard. Like he turned in
Johnny-
surveillance
Johnny-
videos, recordings.
Johnny Depp released an audio recording where she literally admits to beating him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I didn't punch you.
Yeah, I didn't punch you. I
Oh.
didn't do this. And then he's like, I just want peace. And she's like, I can't promise you I won't do it again. That's
Yeah.
exactly what she said.
Wow.
She was calling
And
him a baby.
And he
all
lost
that
so
shit.
many like roles.
He lost
over
movies
that.
over
He
that.
lost friends over that. People were calling
Because
him a
she said she
dirtbag.
was attacked and
yeah,
threatened.
because she claimed the victim. You know, and I'm just it makes me so sad that like he didn't even do anything wrong, and he has to be punished for it.
Yeah.
And now people have made this big petition for Aquaman 2, and they want her out.
Yeah.
Because of what she did, and
Yeah,
you know,
she's
it
very
shouldn't
tasty, that medicine.
it shouldn't affect your career. However, your career is to be in a public spotlight
Yes.
24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you have to
So-
face. That's what I love about the internet is you're gonna face the music sooner or later.
Yeah.
Everything leaks. You can't even keep your nudes private anymore. You can't fucking send your
Don't
nudes
put
to a
that shit on the
partner.
cloud, though.
You don't even gotta put it on the
It makes me
cloud.
think
Don't
of
put
a-
your cooter
It makes
shots
me
on the
think of a
cloud.
meme I saw, and it's like when someone asks you, like, I saw your nudes, and you go, was it a photo or a video? Which one was it?
Which one was it? Did I look good though? I look good?
You
That's all
like
that
it?
matters.
All right.
I'm just concerned. Which
Yes.
you saw.
Yeah, believe men. Yes, we should believe men.
We should
Well,
just
and we should
believe
believe
we
everybody.
should just
people.
believe the evidence.
Yeah.
Fuck genders.
Wait,
believe the evidence.
Give everybody their due process.
Yeah, just believe
Yeah.
the evidence. The truth. Believe the truth.
because
Simple as that.
there is that little thing that you're innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
So we should all do that, whether you are male, female, non-binary,
Yeah.
gay, straight,
Believe the truth.
Purple elephant, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Purple elephant.
because people
Fucking
are
purple
people.
Elephants.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's pretty much our podcast for the week. We do have a secret topic that we are going to talk about. Brittany talked about it earlier. You can find the secret topics on the audio version of our podcast when we post those
On iTunes.
on iTunes,
well,
Podbean, I think Google Podcasts, like anywhere you listen to
The
podcasts.
internet?
The
Spotify.
internet.
On the
Spotify. We if you get on the internet and you go to the .webs,
The
Oh,
interwebs.
The
that's
Twitters?
where it is. The Twitter webs. You get on there and you
Twitter
type in Con Culture Podcast. Actually, funny on Spotify, you have to type in Con Culture Podcast 1. Don't know fucking why,
One.
but you have to put my name, otherwise it doesn't come up. It comes
What
up
the
with this
hell,
other
Juan?
Con.
We're all here. It's
Or
not all
I
about
think it works
you.
if you type in like y'all's names too. Like if you type in Trey, I think it works.
No.
I did see. I
wanna-
did see
I
my
wanna do-
name
Your
on.
name is on there.
I was like,
oh my
I do
God.
want to ask our listeners, anybody who's watching, if you know a cosplayer in the local San Antonio area that would make a
Yes.
great guest for the Con Culture Podcast,
Yes.
please tag them in the comments of this video. We would greatly appreciate
We would
that.
love to have them on. We're going to start doing more cosplayers, more community work, charity work. Well, you're going to see a lot of us. You're going to be sick and tired of our asses.
Yep.
But thank you so much for
Get
listening
used
and
to it.
watching, guys, and engaging. We love the comments. We love engaging with y'all.
I'm not even gonna try.